Hi, I'm Chris. We're here on the Pioneer stand with Jay. We've got the new XDJ-RX, all-in-one sort of DJ system.
Yep.
No laptop needed.
None. Just running off flash drive.
Yeah, take us through all the features and sort of, it's kind of like an Aero Pro.
Yeah, it kind of builds on the Aero and the R1 setup where, you know, you're running a one-piece off flash drive. With the R1, of course, you've got a CD drive. This one you don't. So you're really taking what look like two CDJs and a two-channel mixer. We're taking the laptop completely out. You can use it to run things externally, but really the main drive is going to be here on this USB. So I've got all my Rekordox music set up. So now I've got this beautiful screen here. As you can see, I've got the two decks. I'm playing off one source. Even though I have two USBs, this one is actually to record. So if you want to record at the gig, before the gig, and then put it into Rekordox.
But can you use it just like as an extra, you know, as if it was two CDJs, it'll work?
It's going to work as two CDJs just off one drive though.
Okay, so that one isn't an input out at all, it's just a recording device.
Right.
Okay.
In fact, if you go into the beginning on the USB, one of them is actually called Pioneer Record.
Okay, so if you select USB 2 here?
That's to trigger that you've got it recording.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, okay, I see.
Yeah, we're kind of taking DJs that are like, God, how are we going to record better? What are we going to do?
Yeah.
We need a better system without plugging everything in. And you know what, if you're working clubs, you know, I know over in Europe this is huge, CDJs and a mixer.
Yeah.
Well, that's what this really is. For a guy to go home or a girl to go home in their bedroom, their home, small gigs, whatever, if they're used to Rekordox, there's no learning curve.
Yeah.
I mean, they're right out of the gate. It's like everything is there the way they want it to be, you know? So again, I'm going through everything I want, finding where I need to be on this, finding tracks, load a track, done. Got my two DACs, got my two waveforms, my 4 color effects, also regular effects, which is a great add-on. So I've got these effects plus color I can adjust here and adjust on the decks or go to the master.
So it's kind of like there's sort of a pick and mix of some of the best bits of other Pioneer mixers.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is sort of new, isn't it? This is something you don't find on CDJs. So tell us about this, the slicing.
No, this is actually what we've done is we've allowed you to have your hot cues. So depending on where you are, so you have hot cues you can set up. You have auto beat looping, which will go in and really sync down and quantize the loop. You have your loop slicing, which will slice it down, then let the track go. Almost like a roll a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's taking that loop that's already established and letting you cut it up inside. So it's almost slicing from with Serato, with our other controllers. DJs, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like you said, it's taking the best.
Well,
of
and,
different pieces.
you know, Bart,
you're putting it all together.
Is that slip mode for playback as well?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll carry on playing underneath.
And it's going to jump forward. So I can't scratch, but it always makes it look like you sort of can, but you can. Looping wise, it's going to snap.
And
I mean, it's a
speaking
nice little piece.
speaking of doing stuff that you might not be able to do, sync if needed as well.
If you would like to push that button, you are welcome to push it.
Nice.
Such
okay.
a controversy on such a
Yeah,
little word.
I know.
4 letters and boom!
And we've got booth outputs, several booth outputs.
You got XLR for your
Okay.
masters, 1/4 inch
Yeah.
for your booth output.
And are there other input? Oh yeah, we've got phono and line, so you could connect decks if you wanted to.
Could put those in and run those.
Okay, and so when's it available and how much is it?
This $14.99.
Okay.
Available right now here. And by the time you get this on your site, we'll have a better answer for UK.
Okay.
Available here exclusively at Guitar Center right now for
So that's
this week.
$14.99 US. We wait and see what the UK is going to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would expect soon, but I don't want to give you an exact answer if it's wrong.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
thanks very much, Jay. Cheers
Yeah,
for showing us,
cheers.
man.